and do not reflect those of Black Sheep Bravo LLC staff, nor the staff of Black Sheep Bravo. This show is not suitable for small children, people of low intelligence, or pterodactyls. You should leave now if your panties are in a wad. So piss off now. This is the Friday Night Roundtable show. Viewer discretion is probably advised.
Keeping it tight.
How much does your penis weigh?
Okay, I'm an idiot.
Listen up, fuckers.
Excuse me, sir, I don't pull myself.
Did my knees get picked up on the microphone?
Shut the door.
Wow. This is so much better with music.
I know it is. It does sound better after version, you know.
Uh,
All right, are we ready to go?
so dumb. So dumb. Spaniard, you gotta take your glory hole down, man. Seriously.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry.
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry about that.
I don't know what that bit was about.
That one was wacky.
Sorry about that. Sorry. I was we were having fun here earlier.
And you get more of that comedy at 7 a.m. on Wednesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, folks.
Yay.
No, we'll talk about this here a little bit later. But hey, good evening, everybody. Don't adjust your dials. It is Friday night. Hey, we're broadcasting live from Red Zone, the Green Zone, and everywhere in between. It is a Friday night roundtable show. Man, all right. Happy New Year. It is it's January 8th. So we're just gonna jump right into it, folks. We got a lot to talk about. So we're gonna chime in with Doc, man. What is going on in PA, my man?
Not much. I made some homemade macaroni and cheese for tonight. Fucking exquisite.
Now, when you say
Amazing.
homemade, you made the pasta too, or just
I mean, I boiled the pasta, but I made my own like cheese sauce to go in there.
Nice cheese
Very
sauce.
nice.
Hey,
Okay.
girl, hey.
Very nice. Oh, in case you guys didn't know, are we still broadcasting on both panels on both
Yes.
platforms, YouTube
We
and on
are.
Black Sheep Bravo? So tell whoever if they don't have a Facebook account, head over to our YouTube channel. Chime in there. We'd love to hear from you. So welcome aboard. All right, Preacher, we're gonna head over to you. It's our new sports guy, man. That was a cool little a cool show you had there. Preacher's Picks. Preacher, what's going on?
Yeah, just throughout the first episode of Preacher's Picks today. It was just a pilot episode to see how everything was running. Still got a few tweaks here and there to working on. I did get in contact with somebody today. I have yet to hear back from him. If I don't hear anything back, we'll see. Maybe I'll have one of you fine gentlemen join me, and we'll talk sports. So
Right on.
we'll see what
Right on.
happens.
Very cool. And speaking of sports, and I think another guy that has some kind of sports in common, he's got the what is that? The Irish? I can't tell what kind of shirt he's wearing.
Oh,
Plus
it's,
Did you say
Is that-
IRA?
no,
yes.
Irish.
Oh,
exactly
Irish.
what it is.
The Irish shirt there. Fighting
Paddy's
Irish.
Irish pub.
who's that next to you?
Paddy's Irish pub in South Philadelphia.
Look what you're doing, Father. Oh, very good. What's going on, man?
It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Why is my microphone so loud in my ears?
I have no idea because you're really loud. Who's that next to you?
Who that?
Oh, that's my
Who's
daughter.
that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
She's not.
She definitely got her looks from her mother then. I
No,
think.
she doesn't pay attention. She's eating my Pop-Tarts. Wait a minute, let me do this.
Is she one of those kinds of teenagers?
More important things. Yeah.
Get her out there.
A defiant type.
Who is the
Like, I don't
sexiest
show.
Friday night roundtable participant? Participant?
Oh,
Like, does that mean the
participant.
crowd or does that mean
Yeah.
among
Gene.
us?
Yeah. Right now, my pick would be Gene. Gene, you got my vote. So we got that going for you.
Yeah, what's going on?
I am not voting in this.
Come on, dude.
No.
Doc,
Making a landslide.
Doc has a wife to think about.
So what are we doing? What's going on? What are you asking me?
Check
We're
in.
checking
Check
in.
in.
We're checking in, man. We're checking in.
Check- Checking in,
back
man.
to work. They think they're going back to work. The school districts that I serve.
Oh, really? Yeah. How long do you think that's going to last?
This one's went back. What'd you go back 2 whole days? Yeah, she's in a different district. They went. They were doing a hybrid deal where it's remote 2 days a week, and then or a remote you do the fucking you're at home in your computer for 3 days a week, and then you go to school for 2 days a week, and that lasted 1 week. The announcement came out today, Friday, that next week they are returning to an all remote learning program.
Man, do you know how nice that would have been when we were in school?
Right, pipe down. That would have been nice, but they didn't have that shit. It'd be kind of tough to get it on my fucking Atari 2600.
Yeah, no kidding, right? I'm still waiting for my refund back from ET, the game. Still waiting.
That game was vastly underrated. Okay,
Underrated. That was a piece of garbage.
That was
man.
the worst. That was. Where am I going? Why am I in a pit? What's with these pits? Where do I go? That was a bad video game. That reminded me. I drove past the. I gotta look that up. Shit. I drove past the old arcade place over there in Lissel off of Main Street. They got an old timey arcade, but I don't know. I hope it hasn't shuttered forever. Hey, they got Tempest in there.
Did you have the van and the kids, or the van with the candy in it and luring? You didn't have one of those.
I take it Tempest is your favorite game.
There's no fucking kids in those places. The old rehabbed
there's all old fat guys in there.
Yes, exactly. It's a bunch of guys.
The young ones have this
standing in there. Yeah, even before that, it's got a fucking trackball.
Oh yeah, I like those things. Yeah.
So are you in there playing Pac-Man among your people wearing fanny packs?
Miss Pac-Man and Tempest and probably
I don't know what Tempest
Centipede.
is.
Galaxian.
Centipede always say I didn't like. I wasn't a big Centipede fan. I didn't like that one. I didn't like the trackball games. Missile Command. I always caught my hand and you get all going all crazy and you pinch your hand in a fucking trackball on the side.
Space Invaders.
ET is impressive for one guy who was given a week to make a demo and then about a month to finish it before Christmas publishing deadline.
Yeah, they didn't.
It's
Hey,
like,
McGlashan, what's happening? Glad to see you.
Jillian says Devil Dog is the sexiest.
Devil Dog is not a participant. Not a participant today. Thank you.
Yeah.
He was last week.
I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be a participant for a while.
Probably
Hey, quick
not.
question, Ogre, since you're like kind of representing the school district, what is up with those schools in Illinois that have the
what the fuck?
they have like those pods. They kind of look like they're like big giant water bottles, and the kids are supposed to stay in there if they get sick. They look like laundry bags, but they're like they're on stage, and I guess
What are you talking about?
I just saw the
What are you
news a little bit
smoking?
ago. Chicago news.
Are you high?
Come on, somebody help me here, man.
CPS,
I know
I don't think CPS is going back. Who knows?
they
Probably.
look like big rectangular bubbles, like John Travolta's bubbles. But
They're doing all
rectangular.
They're doing all kinds of shit. They got the bubbles. They got the partition. Hey, they got any partitions or anything at your school? Or they just say sit down like 6 feet away from you.
Sit down, shut up, read your book.
They just make them. Yeah, they just spread them out at her school. I guess I'm not
like
paying their text
Can't
out.
decide between preacher and Spaniard.
Excuse me. What the fuck? Thanks.
We're not participants.
Yeah.
We're talking participants here.
It's a participant.
Amongst
Stop the edibles.
yourselves.
Yeah, I do agree with this statement. You gotta stop eating those edibles.
I don't eat
Spaniard.
edibles. Well, I mean, I eat edibles.
Why would you
I
not
eat
eat an
edibles.
edible?
Wait, so you don't
What
eat
else can you do?
food?
Stick it
I'm
up
saying-
your buttocks.
Strike that.
It's
I meant
not
to
a
say I don't-
suppository.
yeah.
I eat the
tried.
suppositories and insert the edibles.
I'm trying to put a lot of shit up my ass.
To mix it up.
Yeah,
Just to make things interesting on a Friday night.
yeah, sure.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before though. That's pretty good.
Mm.
I should have did that as a corpsman. Man, I really missed up my opportunity on that one.
You're gonna need to insert this edible.
And Marines are so dumb; they would probably believe me anyways.
No. Don't eat this. It's a suppository.
Well, they'd probably be like, "Well, okay, doc."
So
Donkey Kong.
yeah, I was trying to figure that one out. That's the original one where he's like ding, 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 ding. That one, right? Yeah.
Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated that.
He's dropping the barrel. and
What
goes
a
down.
stupid game.
Yeah.
It was kind of stupid.
8-bit,
Sure
you got to
was.
jump over the barrels and then go up the
Yeah.
ladder.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Stupid game.
Why do you not? What's you got against Donkey Kong? It's the origin of
That's the most
Mario.
mindless game I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, with no Donkey Kong, you got no.
Because you couldn't.
You
You
got
have
no,
not
you got no
seen
Mario
my
Kart.
friend. You have not seen Cubert.
No,
There's
I
nothing
mean,
wrong with Cube. What the fuck's wrong with Cube?
I played good games like GoldenEye when I was a kid.
Oh God, that's the only one you ever bring up.
That was a good
It's
game.
all right.
Because it was one of
GoldenEye
the
was a
best
good
games
game.
ever made.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Oh, I'm thinking of Golden Axe. Never mind.
Oh, well, Golden Axe was okay, but that was
The
Sega.
fighter
That was a little
needs
bit
food.
better.
Wait, which
GoldenEye was
one?
the quintessential James Bond game that gave us the 4-player split screen, so that when you had all your buddies over at the same time, you could shoot them in the face and then yell at them in their face and make them feel bad. So
Oh.
it was the ultimate game of bringing
Yeah,
people together and then
that's-
just
that's
destroying
when you
them.
had to tape like cardboard across your screen so that way you couldn't screen swap
Screen peek, yeah.
or screen peek. Yeah,
Wow.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Oregon Trail. Pong was the original.
Hmm.
Pong was the original.
Oregon Trail. It was fun, but that got old really quick too.
Too
Yeah.
educational for me.
Too educational.
Hi, I'm in St. Louis. I gotta buy 50 crates of wood
Ammunition.
shingles and
Yeah.
40 pounds of cotton, and I need 2 ox. Oh, fuck this. Then you die by the time you get to like fucking Missoula or something. You died of dysentery. Great. Fuck this game.
You have attempted to cross the river. You've lost half your supplies.
You drowned. Yes. People were able to have more friends back then. What? Yes, hilarious. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a.
yes,
I don't know if that's a
Been bitten by a snake.
COVID joke or a.
And
Speaking
that
of
might
bitten
be a
by-
COVID
You
joke.
got
That might be
you
a
like that-
hey, there's people around here now.
You like that sweater there, don't you, Spaniard? Was that like 3 weeks in a
I
row?
do. Well,
You
no,
know-
I wear this just on
I
cold
feel like
days.
I feel like that's a sweater that needs to like go down to your feet. I don't know why.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
no, I know it doesn't, but I feel like
It's-
it needs to.
I could stretch the
Like
hell out
a
of it.
body sweater.
Yeah, you know what? I could like put some weights on it and let it stretch, and it probably could. I mean, on Trophy Wife, it looks really good on her. It almost comes to a dress, but I could work on that for you, Doc. Because
She's like 4'9", isn't she?
or something. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but check this out, man. Yeah, speaking of which, she's got me fucking, it's winter time. There's really not too much to do outside in the yard and shit just yet because there's snow out there. So she's on this fucking, she's been watching all these remodeling fucking shows on the YouTube or whatever. So this right here was part of my floorboard. This is where the drain came.
Oh,
And her idea was, oh, you should do a glory hole. But remember that one game where you had to fit through the cutout, the wall thing? She's like, you're gonna have to do the glory hole, but you're gonna have to go sideways through it. And I'm looking at her. I was like, I'm gonna see if the guys can figure out what the hell she was talking about. So I don't know what she's talking about.
remember that one game?
Yeah, it was a game where the wall was coming at you, and then there was a cutout shape out of it.
Oh,
and
it was like a break.
Oh, you had to
where
move,
you
like,
do
up and
this,
down
otherwise
to
you'd
miss
get
it.
knocked over into the water.
Yeah, so like it was
Yeah.
coming at you, like if you were cut out like that, you had to fit through the cutout as it was coming at you.
Oh.
Anyway, that was her idea, and I'm trying to think, well, how can we do that? So yeah, her dirty mind, that was her first thought. I'm thinking, okay, what can we use this for? And it was just, let's do a game show where you put your ball, let's do a glory hole thing. I'm like, okay.
Good job, Mark.
I'll get sweater. Make
I
sure you
know-
sand out the holes in there.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta congratulate Marky. I don't normally pop like that for comments. I don't know, that one just cracked me up for some reason.
If
What
that sweater
about
went
the,
to his feet, you would look like friggin' Jesus.
Really? Wow. Okay, that would be nice.
Jesus.
Yeah, I could,
Not just Jesus, but
Jesus.
friggin' Jesus.
Yeah, you mean the game called The Wall?
Was that what it was?
I think that was so called. I think it was.
Oh, that was just on, wasn't it? Recent. I'm thinking about some kind of like weird sex thing. She's talking about the fucking cutouts on the wall. I'm like, where the fuck was she at?
No, it was on Fox a long time ago. It was
It
like
wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago, was it?
She was at the adult superstore.
Are we that old? The adult
Indeed.
superstore. Do.
Right. I'm trying to get one of them to sponsor us.
Come up with a jingle for that.
Oh, here's another thing I was working on. Maybe Ogre, you could help me me out on this before Monday.
Okay.
But remember that song from Schoolhouse Rock where it was like interjection?
Oh yes, of course. Yes, that's one of my favorites.
Well, see, I'm working on a song, and it's maybe we could kind of tie into this next transition into this next thing. But it was called Insurrection. All right, and I was going to go Insurrection, and it was going to be something like that due to the last event that happened on Wednesday. But I'm having problems with the third line of the song because it's I'm just having problems with it.
Oh, well, lay it on me. Let's hear it.
Well, the first part is insurrection, and then the question is who, and then the crowd would respond, MAGA hatters, where? At the Capitol, and then why, and then I don't know the why. So I'm waiting for that. I need that third line to tie the chorus all together, so that I could put a little short video for you for Monday for your show, because I know Doc doesn't want to talk about politics tonight because it's been covered way too much, and I know people are sick of politics these days, as well as anything else. So I'm going to leave it up to the
as well as anything else. People are sick of politics and anything else.
Yeah.
So that just everything.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. So I got.
I don't think that necessarily falls under politics. Real quick, I don't know about you other three, but not counting Preacher. But I took
Doc. I know. So Doc, Doc has given us some time to vent on this. So Doc, please bear with us. If in the meantime, play with your little stress ball or your hacky sack, or your.
I'll just turn it off.
Do people still have those?
I don't know.
It's like, I'm just going to turn you off. I will mute you. We'll be done with this. I will do an outro.
But I know.
Toast tonight, and you'll deal with it.
I know Ogre wants to make a point, so we're still with his check-in. So let's go. Let's go ahead.
Jesus Christ, that's the longest one ever. Call friggin' Jesus.
I didn't interrupt Jeopardy today.
Not just regular Jesus. Fine. Well, actually, I gotta have that one, Vic.
We gotta have his wheel.
That was
gotta have his wheel
too.
of fortune too.
Yes,
Yeah.
There's a what's her name there? How dare you?
Greta Thunberg just turned 18.
I always forget her other name. What's the name they make fun of her with?
Third buckle.
Climate chick?
No. It'll come to me. My brother says something that cracks me up. I don't know. I didn't look at what was that, Wednesday already? Jesus, it seems like
2 days
ago. I don't look at it as a political thing. I look at it as like Spaniard said, it is an insurrection. It was an attempt by people to take over the government. They went in there. There were people in there with the intent to kidnap and do harm to the vice president and members of Congress. Plain and simple. A long, long time ago, I took an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and these were domestic enemies. Basically, I don't care if you think if the election was rigged. I don't care if you think it was the election that was the squeakiest clean election ever. I don't care if you're for Trump or you're for Biden. I don't care if you're going to complain about what about the BLM things in the summer and they burned down a Payless shoe source. None of that shit matters. What matters, if you look at the one item, there were thousands of people with bad intent storming into the United States Capitol, the seat of our government. I don't care if they had flags that said Biden or flags that said Trump. Or flags that said Bernie. Well, maybe that fucking kill all them. Yeah. It was the wrong way to go about things. And storming into the Capitol is a lot different than burning down a fucking shoe store in fucking Louisville.
Yeah.
Or attacking a federal courthouse in Seattle.
Or blowing up
or Oregon.
Blowing up women and children in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Or burning up a bunch of religious wackos in fucking Dallas. All of that shit. I don't care. What I have to argue with everybody is that what we saw Wednesday was the most important fucking news item this country's seen since 9/11. It was a shit show. Well, thank you, Vic, for agreeing with me.
Damn.
And I
well,
think
see-
the big thing that I want to go into on Monday, and Doc, relax, take it easy, Doc, is the fucking the ill preparedness of the police. I've actually done a little research. You know, those people on the right, they've been telling me, educate yourself. So I did a little looky-loo what I could find out about who's in charge of what and what the responsibilities are in Washington, D.C. regarding National Guard and which police is which in charge of what. We'll talk about that on Monday because there's all kinds of shit with this.
are you gonna have like
It's
you
gonna
gonna
be
have
over.
graphs and charts and stuff like that? That'll be really cool if you did.
No, I
Oh,
will not.
Okay, damn it.
I'm sorry.
I love charts and videos. And
I'll have
stuff.
a piece of paper. I'll have a piece of paper with some shit scribbled on it. I can hold it up like I do with my votes.
Make a diorama or
Chaka
something.
Khan.
Put your daughter to work and have her make a diorama for you.
Yeah, make a
on-
diorama.
I just need to see like 2 or 3 pieces of something posted on a wall behind you and a red string going back and forth.
No, I'm not going to have
Right
one of
here.
the crazy
Right
whacked out
there,
things.
and then the
from-
fence, and then
I'm going to have one of those crazy mob walls like what's her face there, Claire Danes and whatever. What's that show she does with the?
That
She
my
did.
so-called wife, she was hot.
No.
in that.
The one that was on Showtime with where she was in the CIA and fighting a terrorist and stuff.
Oh, the Americans.
No. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but
But yeah,
I don't
man.
know. I don't
Ammo
know.
is fucking expensive. I will
I
say
just,
that.
I'm
Should
still
have got it before.
I'm just pissed off about that. They shut off Trump's Twitter. Did you see that?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Permanently.
back on now. Isn't it? Oh, permanently. It's back. It's
No,
permanent.
it's permanent.
He came back on and he read his hostage statement that he had that they made him read. His advisors and his daughter finally went in there. His daughter went in there and stroked his wiener on the outside of his pants and got him all excited and told him, "Daddy, I need the will, so you need to go and make this statement so you don't get arrested and they take all our money away." So not that that's how it works, but after he made the statement, they turned his Twitter back on, and then he said some more shit about like, "We will fight, you will not be forgotten." Boop, gone. Goodbye. Should Trump resign? I don't know. There's 12 more goddamn days. What's he gonna do?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What are you gonna do?
They've already Pelosi's already written up impeachment articles again.
Ooh, she wrote it.
It's
huh?
not going to work.
That's not going to do anything exactly
That
because
takes too much time.
Yeah.
they go in there on Monday and vote on it. It's a straight up vote in Congress. It goes to what's his face. Mitch just sits on it.
Yeah.
Because the
Speaking of sitting on it-
Republicans still have to save face.
Yeah, I mean, 12 days. I ordered some essential oils and massage body stuff. It'll be here in 2 weeks. So I mean, just gotta wait it out.
I got a question.
Yes,
I got a question.
yes. You in the green there. Yes,
It's
you in
not.
the green.
It's not about Trump. Did you see the guy? We'll get to the question here in a second. Just stick with me on this, Doc. I know you're getting itchy. The senator from Missouri, I think.
Yeah,
Missouri or Cawley or something.
right.
When they were doing when they got around to doing the thing and they calmed down and they were announcing that Biden won the election and they're doing the votes, you had to have a representative and a senator complain about it. We object, and then they'd have to go and debate for 2 hours.
Yeah,
So without a senator, nothing happens. So the senator that kept doing it, that was leading it, that said, "I'll do it," was this Cawley guy or Hawley, or correct me if I'm wrong, preacher. I'm sure you know his name, and a Republican from Missouri. So this guy thought he was going to there you go. He thought he was going to get favor with all the Republicans and stuff, and then the people then we have the fake insurrection, and they come in with the flags and the shit and the shots and the people and the pudding and the kids and the dying and and the pudding pops and the Pepsi and the Coke and the Texas Instruments. Okay, that's enough. And then once that got swept up, so now everybody blamed this guy. Here's the question, or his first statement first. This morning, this guy got dumped by Simon and Schuster.
Oh yes, I
He
did
had
hear
a
about
book that was ready to go.
Mhm.
Publisher,
They said,
yeah.
"Fuck your book, dude. You're a
Yeah.
piece of shit. We ain't putting it out." And then
Damn.
he gets up and he's saying, "This is Orwellian. This is 1984, and they're getting back at me for my political views. And how can this be allowed?" So my question is, can this be allowed, or should this be allowed?
It's called like fuck you, man. I'm protecting my assets here.
Okay.
It's a private company, just as he has the right to publish a book, and they have a right to not publish the book.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have a contract, and this is a breach of contract, they have every right to say screw you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Preacher, you're above me. I'll give you a high five for that one.
Like the Brady Bunch.
Doc, what's your thought on that?
I don't really care, to be honest.
Put it into context as far as anything you could possibly think of.
I mean,
Game of
I
Thrones.
honestly,
Game of Thrones.
Somebody's losing income because of their political thoughts.
the income wasn't guaranteed. He didn't work for it.
Yeah, writing a book is work.
Okay,
It's
go
work.
with someone else
Hell
then.
yeah.
Who cares if they're not going to publish it? Go with a different publisher.
Publishers are come by these days.
How about Facebook and Twitter's dropping Trump and people like that? Is that an infraction on free speech?
Parler,
Anybody?
MySpace.
Do they still have?
I mean,
MySpace?
I don't think that they should be doing that.
Yeah.
Because I think it goes beyond a private company at this point.
I kind of agree and disagree. I agree on the private company part where it says, no shoes, no shirt, no service. It's up, they any company can recline anybody or decline anybody.
You're saying Facebook goes beyond a private company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But see, on the same point of censorship and First Amendment, I mean, that to me seems a little chooch. Like, yeah, come on, dude. I mean, you're supposed to be a platform to, show your little kitty pictures and your food pictures and all this other shit to show whatever, to express yourself.
Oh, pictures of your kids is what you're
Yeah.
I
Okay.
I would actually object, Spaniard, because here's the thing. Facebook has a monopoly over the social media understanding of things, so Facebook has a social media platform that is unlike anything else in the market right now. They have tried with MySpace, they've tried with Parler, they've tried with there was some left-wing one that tried, there was some other like hippie one that was tried like 10 years ago or something. Now, if you go to video though, and I'm going to put this out there. YouTube has a certain way of doing things. If you don't like YouTube or you don't abide by their code of conduct or their standards, you can host your video on something else. Now it's going to be a little more difficult, but obviously there are things that go against terms of service that you would post on like Pornhub rather than YouTube. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and Pornhub's okay with certain things because that's their platform, whereas YouTube is okay with certain things because that's their platform. There's a viable alternative, but there's no viable alternative right now for Facebook. Like, we don't have a MySpace. We don't have something else to go to.
Does there not being a viable alternative, does that make something, does that constitute a I don't even want to say a law or
no.
I mean, not a law, but I mean, does that mean? Okay, I'll break it down for Kelsey.
It does not make them a government.
Doesn't mean fucking shit. I mean, if that's the only thing they got, then too goddamn bad.
If you don't like Facebook, don't participate in Facebook. That's where it is. It's a private company, and what you do. And here's the thing: people don't realize this. What you put on Facebook is you putting something on Facebook. If you want to share your intimate details, you can share your intimate details. If you don't want to, if you just want to go around and creep on other people's pages, you can do that too. But that's your choice.
Can you imagine that though? Like, could you imagine if you wanted to do that without the internet? Like, if I wanted to post pictures of myself, I get a big cardboard like cutout thing, and
you gotta like run up to people in the street. Look at this! Look at this!
Look,
this is my kid.
Do you like it?
My cat.
Do you like it? And
the only difference between creeping back then and creeping now is back then you had to have the old rusty van that went down by the river. Now you just have to have an internet connection.
You had to have non-squeaky shoes.
Yeah, non-squeaky shoes.
So you could do some creeping. So we pretty much all agreed. Here's another one for you. People are being identified from their photographs and videos from their fake insurrection, and they are being fired from their jobs.
I saw that a CEO was fired, man, from a big tech company. Actually,
oh yeah,
that is yeah. I knew that was coming. I mean, that's just stuck on stupid right there. If you're gonna break and enter someplace and have cameras, you take your chances, man. I mean, that isn't that common sense.
So I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know about that one. The guy
Again,
I saw one guy got fired because he had his fucking
like-
ID badge on.
Badge on, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can understand that because then they could be like, well, you're representing our company because
Right.
you had your ID
Yeah.
badge on.
Yes.
So yeah, you're fired. We don't follow that. But
Right.
firing someone just because they're expressing their political views, I think that's falls under
This was
discrimination.
not a political blue.
Yeah.
He got arrested. He got arrested. This wasn't a political view.
That's
He
different.
got his ass arrested and he got fired.
So was a
And-
no call, no show then? Is that what they fired him under?
That's
I
a good
don't
one.
remember.
That's, yeah.
Well, because here's the thing.
Yeah, you're right.
What are they gonna? What is the ethical code of violation here?
You got a good
Because
point there.
they
Preacher.
have a
Yeah.
contract for employment.
Job
Okay, when he
abandonment.
signs up, he signs a piece of paper that states, "I am an employee. I will abide by the employee handbook. I have certain rights and benefits as an employee. If I have any problems, I can take to HR or whatever." You sign a contract of employment. That's why you do all the freaking paperwork when you take a job. But that
Mhm.
means that the company has their hands tied by that contract, just like you do. If there is no ethical code of conduct tied to your contract, first of all, that's a stupid thing by the company. But second of all, when you look at it, you cannot be fired for an ethical reason then you can say that that's a breach of contract. Again,
Mhm.
going back to the book deal.
Yep.
Unless there's something that states if you screw up something so bad that we can't feel like it's not in good conscience to publish your work,
They're putting
we
that
can
stuff
back
in a
out.
lot of- and
that's part of the contract.
That's in a lot of contracts. So they have like morality clauses in them.
Exactly. So
Morality-
are they going to do
morality
this?
clause.
On that contract, then.
Yep. I want to go to something to what Seal this and it's Seal the Centurion. What if he
Yes.
wants a wedding cake? I'm assuming that's the take on what, like the state or the feds or somebody making a baker.
No.
What's that for? It's not the thing with the gay wedding
That's
cake.
the Colorado thing. Yeah.
Which one is that?
That's the Colorado thing where a gay couple comes into a bakery and says, "I want a wedding cake," and the baker says, "I cannot in good conscience make you a wedding cake, but here's 2 or 3 other people that would be happy to," and they sue the baker anyways and state that you're discriminating against us.
Okay. Ogre, the hippie liberal that everybody thinks I am. I don't think you should be forced or held liable for not providing a service to people you don't want to.
$450,000 of fine says you're wrong, according to the state of Colorado.
No.
Damn, that's how much it was. 450,000.
I don't live in Colorado. Once again, like I said, I'm not a politician
you're
or a
close
member
by
of
living in Illinois.
mass media. I was arguing with somebody today. I don't think that was any of you guys when I said that, so that's not important. But see, now that's tricky. Now apparently, do it. That's because now that I think about saying that, I mean, if I owned my bakery here, Ogre's Bakery, come on in.
Yeah.
Eat my shit. And some black dude walks in, I can't turn around and say, "Hey, fuck you and your cake, dude." But here's a list of, of bakers that will associate with you, fine African American gentlemen. So fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a tough, But that goes with the thing. So all the times I was growing up and or everywhere, even now, you go in a place and it says we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. That don't mean shit. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
They should have
Essentially.
had that sign up at the Capitol.
Yeah, right. we refuse the right to represent anyone
The
except for our lobbyists.
the Pelosi desk relax guy.
Mhm.
The guy that left a note. We'll be back. He
Now
got
here's my
arrested.
question. Here's the question
I am Pelosi now.
to all my law book thumpers out there. Okay, now this guy was arrested for I think mail theft and criminal damage to property,
Incitement to
but
riot, or isn't that something?
something
too?
like that. He was arrested for a couple of felony charges. But now here's my question. This is what I was taught at 2 different state police academies. He committed those crimes, but
Uh-huh.
now a Capitol police officer was killed in the line of that event.
Uh-oh.
So now
Mhm.
that charge of murder can be added
Ooh.
to his charge, those 3 other charges now.
Hope it was worth it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that depends on what the DC law is.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
a federal.
if the DC law says
there's a-
yes, then yeah.
Isn't it a
There's a
federal
couple
case?
This is a
It's
federal
federal.
case.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the feds. Good
Yeah.
luck, fella. Have fun.
Yep.
And so now that's what I'm trying to
Part of
find out. I would really, there is a possibility now that these guys that have been arrested can have that can have that charge added to that. So that's going to be very interesting.
86 people were arrested.
And I'm going to laugh when Trump pardons all of them.
Felony homicide. He can.
Yeah, by the way, 86
He can.
people were arrested at last count that I have.
86.
86.
Damn.
My favorite, was,
my
was the woman that had the "Don't tread on me" flag.
But don't tread on me.
Oh,
And guess
jeez.
what? She got treaded on.
She got fucking trampled to death.
Yeah, 5
Irony,
dead,
man.
54 wounded, and 86 arrested.
Wow.
Let's see. What do we got? 5. We got the woman that was shot in the neck. That was the crazy MAGA. We got the "Don't tread on me" woman.
Yep.
We got the guy that shocked himself in the balls and gave himself a heart attack because he was trying to take the picture off the wall.
Yep.
The cop that was hit with the fire extinguisher.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the guy that fell off the balcony.
Yeah.
There was one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the guy. Those guys climbing the wall on the outside. Oop.
Just goes to show you that walls don't work.
Walls don't work.
You work.
Walls don't work.
I don't think the one that they're planning on building there had those big grooves every 4.5 feet though.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Oh, man.
Jesus, trampled to death. I would not want to go like that.
No. No.
God, that was
There are
tread
worse ways.
Yeah, Vic, felony homicide. Yeah, that's I mean, that's tough, and that's fed, so.
I mean, this guy, I mean, these people, I mean, I don't know what their ages are, but if they're young, if they were younger, like in their 20s and 30s, they're fucked, man. They're fucked.
Yeah.
If they having that felony charge right now as it is damage enough, but now if they get that murder charge added,
Nah,
I mean,
Trump,
I don't know.
Doc's actually absolutely. I bet you're 100% correct. You said it kind of jokingly there, but you're probably right. Trump will say "fuck you guys" and pardon all of them. He'll slap
Preacher's
pardons
picks. What are the Vegas odds that if these
On
folks
his last
are-
day going out as a fuck you to everyone, it could happen.
Yeah. Well, what are the Vegas
Let
odds?
me
on
see-
that?
What are they
let me see
gonna
if there
do?
are actually Vegas odds on this.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. What about pardoning yourself preemptively?
It's
I don't
never been
think you
done
can do
before in the history of the presidency.
Is it? Don't you to be pardoned? Don't you already have to be guilty of something?
Well, I think he's guilty of a
I mean,
couple
well,
things.
we
now.
can't
Technically,
think
you could
anything.
commute the sentence, but then you would have to be guilty already in order to commute the sentence. But
Have a
yeah,
sentence,
that's,
but
that's the
charged
question
and
right
raised.
now.
a commuted sentence is different than a full pardon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can President Trump pardon himself and his family members preemptively?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I don't
fine.
think there's anything
I don't
that
know.
says he can't.
This will be a first. Who knows? I mean, you might as well try it.
Immunity. It's not immunity. Vic. It's a presidential pardon.
So the odds are at plus 160 right now. So in other words, a $100 bet would net $260 if he tries to pardon himself. They give Trump a 36.36% chance of pardoning himself.
Wow, man. That's a good odds. I think I might have to bet on this one this year. I'm going to start betting this year. That's my resolution this year is more betting.
Would have done something anyway.
Hey, Doc, before we get too deep here, do you have a segment game show for us today? Or
We do.
okay,
Nice.
do we have? Should we transition to that here pretty soon? Or
Yep, we can get it set up.
it's getting late there.
Awesome.
So, hey, and while he's getting that set up, don't forget to tune in Monday night for Monday Motivation with Ogre at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, where we get to talk more politics with our very own political analyst.
Do we need pieces of paper, Doc, and pens and things to write with?
Yes.
The regular stuff.
Yeah.
And then,
Got it.
Regular stuff. Okay, no worries. We are going to stop the videos here anyways.
Hey, Doc,
Yo,
you ever play The Forest?
what?
Play The Forest?
I don't know that I have.
Okay. Yeah, you would. You'd know if you did.
All
Boy, so-
right. I
Doc
hope you
sounded like
guys
you're-
are ready for another movie poster guessing game.
Yes,
Go
yes.
give me a pen. Linda!
Man, you're a bossy dad.
Shut up.
So how this works, I'm going to show you a picture of the movie, the movie poster itself, and you guys are just going to have to guess what movie it is. That's all. You get 1 point for each correct answer. There is a final question for a tiebreaker if we need it. All right, are you guys ready? Here we go. Here's number one.
I caught it. You should have seen
What
it.
movie is that?
Ooh, yes.
These are all from 1996, so they're quite a long time ago.
That long ago. Ass.
I bet you every one of these movies is going to remind me of something sexual.
Preacher got it.
That was one of my
Ogre
favorite movies.
did not
Actually,
get it,
What?
and Spaniard got it.
Nice. I got to find a better way of.
This one is Twister, not Tornado.
Jesus.
no, that was one of my
Tornado.
favorites, man. One of my favorites.
Sharknado.
That's actually one of my favorite movies
Sharknado.
too. All right, here we go.
Fuck
Here's
myself.
number 2. These are going to be pretty easy. Some of them might be a little bit more difficult, but generally, I think they're pretty easy.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like this needs to happen everywhere right now.
Just
What do you
nuke
got
it all.
Yes.
What it kind of is.
Got
with
it. Got it.
virus here.
Preacher got it. Ogre got it. And Spaniard got it. Everyone gets points. You get a point, and you get a point. Yes, of course. That's Independence Day. Easy one. All right.
Yep.
Are you guys going to get this one, though?
Yep, I know that one.
I'm sure you do.
Actually.
This was your secret movie.
I hated this movie. It was so stylized and such
Did you get
BS.
like a hand job or something in this movie? Wasn't this one of your stories?
Preacher got it. Ogre
Freaking
got it.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's actually it's not
Spaniard,
too shabby.
did you
I like the you don't like the reimagined Shakespeare?
What does that say?
I
can't see
didn't
it.
like that the freaking
Oh, I got
dagger
it.
were
Romeo and
guns.
Juliet.
Yeah.
And
that was
I pulled my rapier, and it was my rapier, and it was
Gangster
Yeah.
Romeo.
yeah.
It's
thought that was
freaking
interesting.
pistol. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, that was Romeo and Juliet. You know,
Nick
I like
Tuna-
the older one better.
Nick Noonenschwander. Nick Noonenschwander. If that is your real name. Tune in on Monday. I'll give you an answer on that one. We can talk about that. Monday, 7 p.m. Central. Thank you.
Check AOC's tweets from December 2nd if you want to know.
Right. Here we go. Here is number 4.
Fuck.
Oh crap! What is that one?
The bridge is out. The bridge is out.
It just
Damn. This is 96, huh?
This is 96. I feel like
When
if they're
was
going to remake a movie, this one should be it. With
I'm trying
CGI
to think
and
which
everything
one
they have
was.
now, I think this movie would be top. Make top
Sick.
dollar. All right, what do you guys
I'm-
got? Hold up your answers.
I'm just gonna guess.
Terminator. What? I can't
I'm-
see what that says.
Last action hero.
No, Terminator 3, Terminator 3. It is not a Terminator movie.
Oh, it's not?
Okay,
No.
What is it?
This
is
is
it Last Action Hero?
Eraser.
Eraser.
You've been erased.
You've been doing okay.
Yeah.
Oh, preacher, to argue some more about that, I think he's talking about himself personally as a Republican. I don't think he's talking about Republican politicos. You said check
Yeah.
AOC tweets, so
Yeah, no,
go
I
ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Carry on.
Number
Oh,
5.
gee
Oh,
whiz.
God.
My goodness.
I love this movie. And those cone
Yeah.
boobs.
You got to put the exclamation point at the end.
You got it, Mr. Ogre and Preacher. Now, this is a close race. And
Tornado. The fuck's the matter with me?
Spaniard got it. Ogre's in the last place right now.
Ah, bummer.
Oh man.
All right. Yes, of course, that's Mars Attacks. Oh,
Spaniard's
Vic got it
okay.
wrong. He said when Mars attacks. It's only Mars attacks. So take away a point, Mr. Vic. All right.
Uh-oh.
Number
man,
6. I think in this movie, Steven Seagal was portrayed as a main character, and he died in like the first 2 minutes.
Oh man, this you should
You're
alert.
correct, but I have no
Spoiler
fucking-
alert.
I don't know if that helps anyone yet, or though. Oh man! And the rules are: you guys have to have your answers up and ready before the first comment comes in.
I'm not
Spaniard got
sure.
Well, time is up.
No idea.
Yeah, because I went to this big Steven Seagal phase in my.
I'm
90s.
sure you did.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? You
Yeah,
did.
He was your hero.
he was. I had a ponytail and
That's-
everything.
That one's my answer, but I have no clue.
This is executive decision.
I'm
Well.
looking for Frankie Lupo. I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
That's not an executive decision.
Well, no, that was.
Oh, is that where the fucking plane blows up and he dies? He falls through.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've
terrible
never
movie.
seen that movie.
The fire
right.
hatch or something.
All right,
Or
Victor,
Zombie
take it easy. You don't get. You're not first in here. This ain't births and deaths, so you know.
All right. What
Yeah.
movie is this? This is one of my favorite movies as well.
This is what Trophy Wife calls me.
Doc, you saw a lot of movies this year, didn't you? 96.
I really did.
Had it.
Ogre got it and
Yay.
got it.
Saving face a little bit on this one.
Sit on your what?
Saving face, not sit on my face.
Correct.
Lamar.
This one
Okay.
is Welcome to the Rock.
Welcome to the Rock.
A rock in my pants.
Sean Connery is an action star at 92.
Yeah, that was great, man.
I feel
Great
like
agent he has. He's
he
got a
was
great
like what
agent.
in his 60s then?
Yeah, I think so. 70s, maybe.
70?
He's
Oh.
pretty spry for an old guy.
Pretty spry
yeah.
for a white guy. No, wait, that's something else.
Wait, what?
A
All right, what
rock in my
movie was
pants.
this? This is also 1996.
Oh.
Oh, huh.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
not
me.
100% sure.
With this one?
Not 100% sure
Yeah,
either,
you got it.
but I'm gonna last anyway.
You got it, Ogre.
Oh, hey, all right.
Imposible. Es muy imposible.
I don't know this one. I genuinely don't know this one. Oh wait,
You got it right.
wait.
Well, right.
It's
It
about
is
science. It's about
Mission-
Scientology.
Mission Impossible. Yep.
It's not about
Yeah,
Scientology.
I couldn't see the very bottom where he's hanging on the stupid rope thing.
That is stupid.
Hang on, I gotta blow this up so I can see this.
Dígame.
Here is the next one. Good luck getting this one.
Ooh. Damn. Okay. Oh, jeez. Damn it.
Scary movie. It's
God damn it. Who's the stars? I can't read it.
1996.
Yeah, I can't read the
Somebody help
stars.
me out.
If you guys didn't have glasses, you might be able to get it.
Shut up, asshole.
Scary movie.
Damn it.
Someone has taken.
Katie got it. Where has she been? That means you guys can't get it. I'll give it to
Oh, what
Preacher
the
though.
fuck?
He
Oh,
has it.
come on. I just fucking wrote it down.
It wasn't up there before the time, and it is Scream.
I get a point for that one.
All right, I'll give you a point. Why
I
not?
saw-
'Cause
I
you
saw-
went last anyways.
I saw that with Darcy Bastion, and she yelled at
There's
me because
no
I kept
way-
making jokes. That's how I knew we weren't going to go out.
Spaniard, if you get this last one, you
Yeah.
automatically win.
Okay.
You
No
are
pressure. No pressure.
no
All right.
pressure.
You
Here we
guys
go.
did
Here's
it.
the last one.
It's probably freaking Space Jam or something.
What movie
Shit.
is that?
What the heck?
Oh,
If you guys don't know who that is, that's Mel Gibson.
Yeah, I got that. That's Mel Gibson, but like,
It's Braveheart, the CEO days.
see,
Oh, look at Spaniard. He won.
Yes.
He got it. What does that say? Conspiracy theory? That's wrong.
Ah, fuck.
I don't.
I saw this movie too. I thought it was okay.
Is it
This movie is Ransom.
Ransom? Yeah.
Give me back my son.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one. Wow, who was that? Was that Preacher or was that Ogre?
That was me.
Yeah,
That was Ogre.
good.
That was
Good
Ogre.
tiebreaker.
Sure, why not?
I suck at these.
I put my pad away. I was very upset.
Independence Day was
How
the top
many
grossing movie in
tickets?
96. Did you know that? How many tickets did it sell?
14.
So how many tickets, not how much money it sold.
Correct. Wait, what? You saw money? Okay.
It says how many tickets did it sell. So we're looking for the ticket number.
Yes. How many tickets did it sell?
You're such a dick.
I don't mean to be.
Yeah, you are. see it.
What does that say? 150 million, Preacher?
Yeah, I'm going with 150 million tickets.
Spaniard says 1 million.
$1996.
I'm not going over this.
I'm going to
time.
say 151 million, even though I'm out of it.
You're going to 151 million? All right.
150 million and one.
Okay, well, that doesn't matter because it's still wrong and Spaniard won because it's only 69 million.
Wow. That's it?
Wow.
69?
Only
69 million tickets. This isn't dollars. This is how many tickets it's sold.
Right. Was that domestic or worldwide?
I believe worldwide because it grossed like some 350 million or something like that.
Yeah, well, that checks out.
Yeah. So there's that.
I like how Vic puts a number, doesn't put any fucking commas in it. Just
I know, because I gotta sit there and like count them. Like, is that 600 million or
commas,
60
Vic,
million?
commas.
Every three. It's easy. There we go.
Hey,
All right.
hey.
That's just the U.S.
Oh, good job, Preacher. Thought so.
I
Mr.
looked
Good.
it up. So Box Office Mojo estimates the film sold over 69.26 million tickets in the U.S.
So that number is devoid.
Not really.
With more than
I used the wrong word.
817.4 million in ticket sales worldwide. That's Independence Day.
That is great.
Yes.
Is there a sequel to that movie? I can't remember.
Yes,
There's two.
What?
There's two.
The Highlander? Yeah.
There's ID4 2. And then there's the remake, I think, which is an old Will Smith.
He actually did it.
Oh, so did anybody catch that show I mentioned this morning, Pieces of a Woman? Did anybody catch that? It's like a new romantic movie.
Pieces of a Woman.
I got no one to be romantic with. What the heck are you talking about?
Well, apparently, I guess nobody saw it, but the joke was it's about the horror of home birthing. So,
Oh gosh, why would you ever?
Why are you watching that? What is wrong with you?
Bored. I don't know.
That sounds awful.
It's a good romantic movie.
What is it, 1971, and you're watching it on like Super 8?
No, man.
That does not.
It's on the Netflix over here. It's on the Netflix.
The Netflix.
Do chicks still do that? What's wrong with hospitals?
They're packed.
Like, we're packed with COVID.
They're packed with dead
I guess,
bodies.
okay. All right, silly question.
MERS.
Oh, my knees. Crackety, crack.
Wow, you were.
Yeah, I was going to have some more movie reviews tonight, but man, my glory hole experiment. I had a lot of projects.
Dude,
to work on
sandpaper,
today.
man. Sandpaper.
Yeah,
the
nobody
hair
really
ain't going to
wants
cut it. You got to use sandpaper.
Well, you know. So now we're full go into this remodeling project. We can't turn back now.
Yeah.
We're in. We're knee deep.
Marky
We're
had
balls deep.
out of hospital birth and claims it was wonderful.
It was in the,
Yeah,
it was in the parking lot.
Well, then Marky, take a look at that movie for
on the
me.
way to the hospital.
Yes.
Marky, if you could take a look at that movie for me and give me a proper movie review, and then we'll go from there.
I mean, that just does not sound like something.
That was the most. I don't see the beauty of it. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever saw.
Have you guys seen that shoe, Bridgerton?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Just the sound
right
of
there.
it.
There's the most disgusting birth I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
I'm guessing it's the only one.
is she holding the Game Boy?
She's holding her phone. She's probably watching something from Korea. What are you watching?
Game Boy.
Man, Ogre, why don't you break down and buy her a laptop, man? That's
She's
bad
got
for
one.
her.
It's right here. That's
Oh.
right next to her.
What he's using because he doesn't have one of his own.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Nick's a Netflix.
Got it on a typewriter.
There you go. Netflix.
We got Netflix. We got the Hulu. We got the new HBO Max. That doesn't cost nothing, but that's kind of.
I'm not doing HBO.
I'm an Amazon Prime thing, so I do Prime Video.
Amazon. When's that Lord of the Rings show supposed to start? Anybody? Come on, preacher.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Lord of the Rings show. It's like a show, like a weekly show kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's like a show.
That sounds gay.
A program.
Hmm.
Why does Lord of the Rings sound gay? What?
Because they've overdone it already.
We did it. What are you talking about? We did Game of Thrones rundown for weeks on the Monday motivation.
They finished filming.
There he goes.
Early December.
I'm looking forward to Aquaman too. I'm
Most
going to get
incredible experience ever.
I like
Okay.
Aquaman.
We know that the show has a big cast, including younger versions of characters like Galadriel, who will be played by so-and-so. It's also possible that the series will up the sex and nudity quotient, something J.R.R. Tolkien never had much in his books.
Well,
Time will
he's
tell
dead,
how
so who
that goes
cares?
over.
It's about time.
Yeah, because he had all guys.
Yeah, sausage
You
fest.
know, I might
Galadriel, the
watch
girl.
it if there's some tits in there.
It's like Lord of the
Well, she was
Sausage
fucking
Fest.
her brother there, or her husband, or no, not her husband, her dad. What was he? This is my sister, daughter, or whatever the fuck.
What?
I'll have to. I gotta fucking dust off that copy.
Galadriel?
You
No.
watching General Hospital again?
No.
Feanor, don't give me that crap.
The elves were doing some weird fucking there in the woods. There's another one too. The Eye of the World. Anybody?
What?
Which one?
Anybody?
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
The Eye of the World, the Robert Jordan nerdly series.
No.
What is that about?
That's supposed to. Oh, geez, I can't. I mean, give me 4 hours. I'll give you the introduction. It's about 16 books.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so awful.
Yeah, it is. He's like, well, he's dead. He was worse than the dude that who's the fat guy that likes the floppy dicks that
Santa Claus.
Game of Thrones. Not Santa Claus. The writer, tippy type.
Oh,
You had me and you lost.
J.R.R. Martin?
yeah, I think it is Martin. Yeah.
Okay.
Martin did Game of Thrones.
Martin did Game of Thrones, and everybody's still waiting on the last fucking 2 books, right? Or the last book.
Yeah, last
It's been
book.
years and years and years. Well, Robert Jordan did this with Eye of the World, which was like 14 or 15 books. And he fucking dropped dead before he finished the series. Everybody was like, oh no. I thought it
George
funny.
R.R. Martin.
I find it funny when people die for some reason.
Oh, by the way, today, speaking of television shows, today was actually the last episode with Alex Trebek on Jeopardy.
Oh man, why'd you have to bring me down, man? Oh,
He's been dead for several months. It wasn't a secret.
no, but it was just the last one. I totally forgot about Alex Trebek.
They actually did an awesome tribute to him. It was very well done, very tastefully done.
Bring a tear to your eye?
Any pyrotechnics?
Did it bring a tear to your eye?
You know,
maybe not a tear, but I was definitely choked up.
We can't sit around and watch game shows at 3 p.m.
Yeah, we have jobs.
Yeah. I don't know. People always say that whenever there's a march. Well, Republicans have jobs, so we can't go on a parade.
Well, I apologize, but I watched it on YouTube because I couldn't watch it. So,
well, that's okay. Today is Elvis's birthday. Another dead guy.
Yep,
he's not dead.
Yes,
it's also Kim Jong Un's birthday.
Ooh,
what?
Is he still alive? What's the
leader of North Korea? Yeah.
Have we seen him lately? I thought there was a thing that people were saying he was dead. It hasn't been seen.
Yeah, he had some heart operation. They were expecting his sister to take over, but he's still kicking. He just was photographed like last week or something.
I think that was a little low there, Joel.
I wonder if he called up Trump. Tried to cheer him up. Trumpy, my man. Why don't you just turn the troops on your people? Take care of it North Korean style. I would do a racist Korean accent, but I figured it's
the one thing I do have to say is North Korea has not had a problem with the coronavirus. You see it goes 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
Yeah, because they're just taking them out back and shooting them in the head.
David Bowie.
It's the most effective vaccine.
David Bowie's birthday too? Works. Holy shit. Just a whole bunch.
Yeah, a lot of birthdays.
David Bowie, yeah. Forgot about that one.
Wait, are they looking up deaths or are they looking up birthdays?
No, births.
I think it's births, but it just happens to be people who have the birthday are also dead.
Wow.
What Bowie die of? Did he have cancer?
What was Bowie's death? I don't know.
Well, I think I'm going to go stretch my sweater now. I'm gonna go make a dress.
trying to go for Jesus there.
Good luck.
I'm going to go make.
I think
I'm going to go make my dress.
Finally caught him from the Scary Monsters video. That's an.
All right, yeah.
All right, you're going to go stretch your sweater.
Yeah, so we're gonna do. We're gonna just go ahead and wrap this up. We're gonna do final thoughts. And again, don't forget, tune in next week for some more. Stay tuned for more stuff. Monday morning we got the morning sound off, and then Monday night we have Monday Motivation with Ogre. So before we go and leave you for the weekend, we'd like to leave you with a final thought. So, Doc,
It's too hard.
final thought.
I don't have anything for tonight.
Wow. Okay.
Nothing at all.
Okay. We'll head over to Stately Ogre Manor. Ogre,
Not even
final
wear a
thought.
gun?
Ogre would make a terrible president.
I would make a
there
terrible
you go.
president because the power would go straight to my head and I'd dissolve Congress and enslave everyone.
It
Sorry.
already does. It already does.
Oh, yes. We are so enslaved. It's as bad as communist Russia in the 80s. I'm telling you. We're just as bad as those dictators in like Zimbabwe. America sucks. It's so terrible. I hate people that say shit like that. Come on. It's like the fucking freest country in the fucking world. And everybody's like, oh, God, we're so oppressed by Congress. No, you're not. Bullshit. That's my final thought. Go fuck yourself. Oh, everybody.
All right. Great final thought. All right. And then last but not least, Preacher, give us a beautiful toast on your final thought.
All right, here we go. Final thought for a wonderful pandemic age here. Gentlemen, here is to staying positive and testing negative. Sláinte.
Yeah, there you go.
What's that,
Sweet.
fucking Magic Johnson toast or what?
Yeah, I bet
He
you he's
doesn't
got
have HIV anymore.
he's got the cure for COVID.
What?
He injected pure $100 bills into
The South Park one. Yeah, I've never been more serious in my life. I'm
Well,
HIV positive.
Okay. If you want, I do have another one. If you didn't
That's
like
good.
that
That's
one.
fine. Fuck it. I got shit to do. I got a headache anyway. Fantastic.
fine.
Show's over. Watch Monday Motivation at 7 on Monday. 7 p.m.
Don't.
Central.
It's gonna be lame.
It's
7
gonna be
a.m.
late.
Monday.
Sand those glory holes.
Monday-
Sand them first.
Morning sound off, 7 a.m. Monday morning. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, you can get those Indian test matches results for cricket and the Mongolian billiards report.
Spaniard's glory hole.
Yeah, don't hold that so close to your face.
Look at the sharp edges on that, man. Splinters hurt. Don't you know splinters hurt?
Those are the ball holes right there.